Hello, everybody. This is episode 6, y'all.
Welcome, welcome,
Episode
welcome.
6. All the
Uh,
Gold Podcast.
right. Well, let's just say episode 6 and one of us was there live.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all this. For any casual fan, any fan in general, you have to experience it live. It is fun. It is fun. That's why I'm so tired.
Right,
It's fun, yo. It's fun.
right.
So tonight we're gonna get into it. Tonight we're gonna review Friday Night SmackDown. We're also going to list this week's top 10. This week's top 10 is our favorite entrance themes of all time. This is going to be
You
fun.
caught me off guard with that one. Okay, I like that one.
I
I
had, I,
like.
yeah, this is going to be fun because I had to reminisce. Ooh, dang, ooh, man, it was tough. Like it was tough. Some superstars are like got more than one. It's like it's
Right, right.
that's going to be tough. So let's kick it off. SmackDown. I was there in person. I had some good seats. I was able to get a
Hmm.
belt. Let me show y'all this.
Okay.
Let me show y'all this. This thing right here.
Man, that thing. Look at that thing.
That thing look.
Woo! That thing look nice, boy.
I can see why so many dudes walking around with on in the stands like, yeah, you feel
Yeah,
good. You feel good when having this title.
yeah.
It's funny because this is my third choice.
Wow.
So the one I want to get is the Attitude Era belt.
Hmm.
The what's one before that? The Eagle belt, the
The
small one.
big, the wing eagle.
That's the one I want. And
Yeah,
the WCW title. So it's gonna be addictive, y'all.
yeah. See,
It's gonna
I'm
be
only
addictive, y'all.
the only thing I want to add to my collection, like we was talking about before we started.
Yeah,
I want the Attitude Era big wing eagle because I
right,
already
right.
have I already have the wing eagle.
Yeah.
Uh, and believe it or not, I want the WCW United States Championship.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
That's my favorite belt design. So I really want that one. So those are the only two I'm looking for to add to the collection right now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all just watch. Wait till episode 100. You're gonna see both of us have cases of belts right here, yo.
right,
It's
right.
gonna be a problem, yo. It's a problem already, yo. So let's get into the show. Tonight
Mhm.
kicks off with an opening segment of Cody Rhodes going to the ring. Huge
Yep.
pop. Again, in person is so different because the crowd. What you got?
Before we go there,
Yes.
and this is from because you saw it live and what you
Yes.
didn't see on TV, right? So
Hmm.
I just want to say something real quick before we get into that one.
Okay.
Okay, so Wade Barrett started off commentary. Joe Tessitore wasn't there; he was on assignment. And then, out of all the people they could have had to replace Joe Tessitore,
Hmm.
Vic Joseph from NXT came up, and I thought it was kind of strange. We was like, why no Corey Graves, right? You know, maybe Corey Graves could have finished. He'd done it before. He was on
Yeah,
SmackDown
yeah.
previously. Why not Corey Graves? So I'm
Right.
trying to figure out what did he really do? Did he piss
Right.
somebody off? Like where he couldn't go back to, he was there like a couple weeks ago where he couldn't go back, or they just maybe want to try somebody else on commentary. Very strange to me. I thought it was something
Hmm.
right there, but let's continue what you were saying.
Yeah, that was strange. Matter of fact,
Right.
your point, because when he came out, I was like, who the hell is that? I didn't know who he was. I was like, okay. And I
Yeah.
forgot Michael Cole's on Raw, so I was like, okay, all
Right.
right.
Yeah. Vic Joseph from NXT was there. That was kind of telling right
Huh.
there, if you want to say
Huh.
telling.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Got you. So SmackDown kicks off with Cody Rhodes. The crowd
Hmm.
was lit. It's fun doing it. Whoa, in person.
Right.
My wife was so like, that was fun to say that in person. Because I was wondering last week, where are they gonna go with this? Solo Sikoa attacking Cody Rhodes. Are they gonna fight the
Hmm.
Chamber? Is this a one-off thing? I was like, why did they do this? I didn't really understand that. I was because I had so many questions. You know, going to the promo, Drew McIntyre came out. Drew McIntyre, man, he got to yo. He
Yeah.
he man, that man got to yo. Like I need to see him with a title. Like I need to
Right.
see that. I need to see him with a because he has had the belt, the world title, but the last time he had it was like 2020, like during the
COVID era.
pandemic. Yeah, so I need to see him with a world title, man. This man got it. Like
Yeah.
he has everything, and I was curious where they're gonna go with that. So afterwards, Jacob Fatu came out.
Hmm.
You talking about a star?
Come on, man. Come on,
The
man. You already know.
pop
Hey, look, we don't even got to explain that, man. You
man,
know. You already know.
Man, the presence, like I say this all the time, this guy like gonna beat you up. He has everything. I have a point that I'm gonna share. I'm gonna wait to tease that. What you think about this opening segment?
Um, looking back at it from a TV, because like I said, you was live.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
TV, right? So we get to
yeah,
hear all the little intricates. So, well, when they first came out, they was talking about the Elimination Chamber. And that's when Cody came out talking. Drew came out, interrupted him. Like you said, he has everything right now that we want from a heel. Very, very cunning, very manipulative. Then Solo showed up on the Titantron. Solo
yeah,
showed up, and that's when Jacob was like, "Nah, I gotta go speak with this is a family thing. I gotta go speak with
bro.
Solo." You know what I'm saying? Cody, and then Cody's like, "Not until I get the last word" or something like that, right?
Yeah,
So anyway, they went back there, and I think they're building a WrestleMania match between Solo and Jacob.
yes,
You
yes.
you saw it. You saw it like
I,
they teased it a lot last night. So I'm trying to figure out where that's going to go because I wasn't even expecting that.
yeah,
For
yeah.
the WrestleMania card because I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. We was like, well, what's going to happen with with Solo? Like, well, I don't know, but this is really interested me right now. So I'm looking at that as a possible match. Um, and then like if you look at little things, like I said, they teased the Cody. I mean, not Cody, but they teased the Jacob and Solo match, but they didn't really like touch on like John Cena. Like he didn't really. Well, he don't know if John Cena is going to be from the Elimination Chamber, but
Hmm.
I wanted somebody to like insert themselves or try to insert themselves just to throw a little, throw a little tease out there for WrestleMania. Like somebody, what I'm saying? Like, well, Drew did a little bit. I think Drew said he wanted to, challenge him and all that stuff like that. And
Ooh.
but I don't know because I'm so excited about the Jacob and the Solo thing right now, and I wasn't expecting this. So I'm like, okay, we gotta see where this goes. Yep. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's to your point. Sikoa came out dressed in all white, like he's getting married. I said, okay, cool. Like,
yeah.
I said, okay,
So
cool.
and that's another thing. See the white. He was dressing in all black when he was a heel, right? He
Yeah,
didn't seem that heelish on TV last night. He just like I'm doing it for my family now, and he's dressing all white. When they dress in lighter colors, that means they're turning babyface. So
yeah.
is Solo turning babyface?
That's exactly what it is. So,
Right.
so here's my thought. Fancy booking here.
Uh huh.
So when Chamber comes up, you're gonna have to have Solo cause Jacob Fatu to match somehow. You're gonna have to get Solo gonna have to get some major heat because in my mind, Jacob Fatu overshadows Solo in so many ways that it's not even
Right.
funny. Like
Right.
now that I think about it, I can imagine how it would been. Let's say you swap Solo and Jacob in the stories with the original bloodline. Can you imagine how
Right.
it would have been if Jacob Fatu was doing what Solo was doing? So Solo is really getting overshadowed. He has to cause him to match because this is the way you keep Jacob Fatu strong. You don't make him eat a
Yeah.
pin. You make him Solo come out there. Maybe he's trying to hit let's just say Cena or one of the guys for the Samoan spike. The person ducks and hitting Jacob Fatu instead, causing him to match. Somehow I think they're gonna do something to build the storyline up because Jacob Fatu's already
Yeah.
pissed at him for leaving him. He left him hanging, so
Right. Right.
that's how I think that it could go, have the potential of going in that direction. What you
hmm
think?
Um, like I said, I agree totally 100% with you. I think that Solo can come in, cost. Well, here's the thing: did he even qualify?
Who's Solo?
I think did Damian won last night, right?
See, that rules my point. I
Well, because I was
forgot.
like, oh shoot,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Damian won last night. But look,
Hmm.
I know how they work. I know how WWE work.
Okay.
It for some reason they might find the last match might be all the losers might fight again to get into the chamber, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Never know
yeah,
because to have you got to have him in the chamber,
yeah.
right? Or fantasy booking, they
Hmm.
can do a one on one, the first match one on one at the Elimination Chamber between Solo and Jacob, and then
Hmm.
do another match at WrestleMania. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like do a like you know how they do? They do the rematch at WrestleMania. Winner takes all, whatever. But I see him causing more interferences in Jacob's matches, which is going to piss Jacob off. Jacob goes after him. They do the whole loyalty thing because they teased it backstage. You couldn't. I don't know if you could have saw it backstage,
It
but
was hard to hear
backstage
from
they
my
did a
end.
segment
Yeah,
backstage,
yeah.
and he said, "I love you." So he said, "I love you, Jacob."
Oh,
Like how Jacob used to say, "I love you, Solo."
yeah,
So he
yeah,
did
yeah.
one say, "I love you, Jacob." So I was like, "Are they switching? Are they switching the dynamic right now?" So I
Huh.
mean, only time can tell. So I'm looking forward to what's to come with that whole rivalry right there.
Yeah, that's interesting because remember well, things I just said, I wrote this in my notes before the last match, so this is what I'm reading off, and
Right,
I couldn't hear the backstage segment. I couldn't hear it because when I tell you the crowd was loud to the point where like any backstage segment, we couldn't hear
right,
it. We couldn't hear it at all. Everybody was chatting. Everybody was just into it. It was a
yeah.
fun thing. So that's going to be interesting. I'm curious where that's going to go. What we got next? Oh, I wrote a point. Here, I don't know what I'm calling this segment. Here's my point. That's what I'm going.
Okay, that's a good.
I,
That's good. I like that. Let's use that for future
yeah,
reference.
yeah. Check me out when I say this.
Yeah,
I miss back in the day when your champions, your world champions, were actually fight on the shows.
right.
I would say attitude. I would say even 90s era and attitude era, late
Yeah,
2010s, probably that. I
yeah. I
feel
think it
like,
started. I think for seeing those the new generation, Brett did it a lot.
yeah, Brett did it a lot. Brett fought a lot.
Right.
Sean fought a lot for the title.
Yeah.
Stone Cold was always in the match. The Rock was always in the match. Cena was always in the match.
Right.
I feel like now the world champion was always cutting promos or something.
Yeah.
I miss the days when like at least your world champion is going to fight, do
Right.
something, be in a tag team match or something like that. Like
Yeah.
bring that back. I just thought of
Right.
that when I was wrong. I was like, dang, they
Well,
never
I
fight.
think for that, to risk injury for any further storylines, what they probably try to do is like lighten their workloads. Like once you
Okay.
become champion, probably lighten your workload because think about it. If your world champion goes down with an injury, you lose, and they have momentum behind them, and
Mm.
they're white hot, and if they get injured, ticket sales might drop. I look at it like that, but maybe
Okay.
that's where they're coming from. So I understand where they're coming from with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. I miss like how they used to defend the belts a lot, or maybe do a tag team match for the live TV tapings. Now, I really don't care for it for live shows. If you're doing a live like a WWE live tour, if you come out just to say a couple words, that's cool. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Trust me.
Okay, that's a good. You know what? I see both points. Both points make sense.
Right.
They can't afford to have Cody tear ACL or something like that. That would
you know.
be
Yeah.
catastrophic.
Can't
Like,
walk around with a bruised pec. You know what
no,
I'm saying?
that'd be catastrophic. Imagine
Right.
when they had Roman for the title 4 years, he got hurt.
Yeah.
So I see both points. I just had to think about that. Let me see what I got. What you
Oh,
got?
so
Oh, my bad.
a
Go ahead.
TV because, like I said, TV is so different from live.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
when the next segment right after that to segue into before the Chelsea Green and Naomi, Wade Barrett came out and interviewed Trish Stratus ringside. They talked about the Elimination Chamber and what will her role be, and she teased like you don't know, maybe she'll be in the skybox or maybe she'll be front row. So don't know exactly what they're going to do with that, but she will be in Toronto. Um, then we go into Chelsea Green and Naomi for the elimination qualifier match. What do you think about that match?
I feel like it was kind of obvious who was going to win.
Yeah.
I feel like Naomi was going to win. I did enjoy the match. Again, this is me live watching it, so it's a
Mhm.
difference. I feel like on TV, you're probably okay. But I kept thinking this is me pre-segment. Kept thinking like, when are they gonna tease the whole Jade Cargill thing? Like, when are they gonna say something?
Right.
It kept back in my head. Okay, we got to pick it up at some point. So I did enjoy the match. I feel like it was a 3.5. From my point of view. It was a good back and forth, and I hope they do something with her, as far as her title reign, just to see
hmm
who's going to challenge with that situation. Um, 3 out of 5 for before we get to the backstage segment. What you think of that match?
Um, I liked it. I'm gonna give it a just 3 stars. I wish that Chelsea would have won instead of Naomi. This
Mm,
doesn't really do anything for Naomi. I don't understand why they put her in. Why they put her in. I understand, maybe to further the Jade storyline.
Hmm.
But I would rather see Chelsea go over because it's just so much unanswered plot holes right now with Naomi and Bianca.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
going to get into that later on because they did tease something. But I really think they should have put Chelsea over. I just think that people got to understand that this woman really can wrestle her ass off.
yeah.
I've seen her wrestle Penta when she was her persona was reclusive. She can go. I
Mm.
don't understand like WWE keeping her as a comedy gimmick. She can go. Just give her the opportunity. She can talk on the
Okay.
mic. When she's serious, she can talk on the mic. I just don't understand it, man. But
Oh wow.
hey, it's all good, man.
Hmm.
So right after that, segue into it, Sami Zayn cuts himself promo on Kevin Owens. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did you see that?
I couldn't really hear that. I couldn't really hear
Oh,
it that
okay.
well.
Yeah,
Okay.
he cut a promo saying that, saying they were friends and, they always will be friends, but he's trying to figure out why Kevin thinks that, um, that he wasn't there for him, why he was crying, why he was shedding blood, why Kevin was shedding blood. So a whole emotional thing, but he got real serious real quick and he was like, he'll find out. That, I don't know if it leads to a WrestleMania match. Please God, don't, because we already saw that many times. I'm tired of seeing it, but hopefully maybe Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
know. I just
Okay.
don't want to see it at WrestleMania. I think that would be a waste of a match.
Okay. So again, I couldn't hear what they were saying because the crowd was so
Right.
loud. And I feel like the crowd was, I'm gonna be totally honest, the crowd was rushing Sami Zayn's get to the point. They wasn't
Right.
interested. I don't know if this is a thing at live shows. The crowd is not really into the whole unfiltered promos.
They're not.
They're
Not
not,
not 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 at the
I
live
don't
shows. They just want to get to the action.
no, even when Kevin did his
Because
thing, they didn't like it.
and I think it is because when you're at the show live, I mean, so much noise around you, and then you can't really enjoy the segment like as if you were to be at home. So I'm like, what's the use of even doing it?
Yeah.
So
That was our everybody's like, get to the point.
right,
So I don't know
right. They want to keep rolling. You know
I
what I'm
don't know
saying?
what either person said. Um, Here's the thing. I know it's been done like over a gazillion times, them two feuding. I don't think they feuded at WrestleMania. They tag together, but I do feel like this could be the final thing. I'm actually forward, to be honest with you.
Okay,
I
okay,
I I, I feel like I got confidence that they'll tell a solid story with this situation.
right.
Because the way he powerbombed him, I mean the way he
Yeah.
power
Did that
dropped him,
pile driver, that inverted pile driver?
that was nasty. And from what I don't know what Kevin said, but from what Kevin Owens said, from his point of view, I feel like he was right. Like you was there, you watched him beat me, like you didn't do nothing, you know. So
Hey, look, I'm gonna have to
it's
agree with you on that one.
interesting. He has it's funny. I like when heels have a point that's like it makes sense why he's mad.
Because remember, I think we said that, I
You
think
said
episode
that.
1 or 2, we was like, Sammy was down, he was down there ringside, didn't do anything. So it was like, what was the point of that? Remember we said that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Mhm. Yeah. Hashtag they hear us. Yeah.
yeah.
They
Right,
hear us.
right.
Somebody's watching. They hear
They
us.
hear us, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What was the next one? I believe it was a tag team match.
The next one I have up, yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns versus Los Gaza. That was more like that was like a toilet break match to me.
Ooh.
I I hate to say it, but I wasn't interested in that match.
Ooh.
I think that until the Street Profits come and the Street Profits, pause. Pause. So until the Street Profits return, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the Street Profits return and they start making some more noise. The tag division is to me is going in like circles right now. I wasn't really interested in the match, and I'm not saying not to the competitors itself. It's just me, the stories for the tag division. I'm not there. I love the Motor City Machine Guns. I love what they bring. I love Los Guards. I love what they bring, but I'm just not interested. And then after that, and I will give that match. I mean, it was solid wrestling.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, the wrestling was good. I'll give it a solid maybe like 3. So,
Yeah.
but I just wasn't interested story wise.
And interesting. See, remember I was there in person, so I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5.
Okay.
Reason being the crowd was dead in that match.
Yeah.
It was complete pin drop in that match. And that's
Right.
not to say like you said that it has nothing to do with them not being good competitors, good wrestlers. They're solid wrestlers. They can work in the ring.
Right.
It just the tag team story it needs to pick up really fast.
Yeah.
Just so fans get interested because that for most fans that was a pee break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just being totally honest. But they can work. So my hope is they pick it up because
Right.
I'm
So, well, see,
interested.
the problem is also is that the tag division is lacking star power, and
Yeah.
I think that the Street Profits have the star power, which I like the Street Profits on TV. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy them. I think they bring a lot of charisma. The tag to me, Motor City Machine Guns got charisma too. You can tell they got some charisma, but the
Yeah.
rest of the tag division is just like, I'm here with you. Let's do it. No charisma. I don't like the. I'm just so sick of that damn tag team. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
I am so sick of DIY. Like they're short and corny. I'm sorry, they're just corny to me. They're bad actors. They can't. They're good solo. They good solo wrestlers. They're not. I don't want to say good. They're okay solo wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of DIY.
Yeah.
I don't see the hype around. I mean, they did good in NXT, like Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, but they had a feud that was like a blood feud. So rather than that, I don't see anything interesting in them. I'm like two short guys. One one looks like he's like pushing 55. The other one is like Gargamel from the Smurfs. You know what I'm saying? Like so, so I'm like, come on, man.
It won't look like a small Triple H. Um, I think R Truth.
Micro H.
I think R Truth did that one time when Triple H was in the ring.
Yeah. He did.
He said he always made Triple H break character. He's like, Tommaso, that's you. He's like, what?
Yeah.
I do agree. My wife said the same thing. She's like, these guys are little.
Right.
They were talking to Pretty Deadly backstage, I
Uh huh.
think. And my wife was like, "Those guys are little. Like they like." I was like,
Right.
I didn't know that. Like you
I think
kind
I'm
yeah,
taller. I'm 5'11". On my
yeah,
good days, I'm 6 feet. So
yeah,
I think that I'm sure I'm taller than them. I'm being honest with you,
yeah, yeah. Like
because
guys
you
are
know how they
little.
build wrestlers. Technically he's 6'1". No, you're not. You're 5'10". So
I didn't notice. I saw this on a YouTube thing. Guess what, fans? So when the announcers are introduced, like interviewing the wrestlers,
right,
they stand their knees apart and they bend down. I didn't know they do that.
really.
Just to make the wrestlers feel tall. I didn't know they do that. I gotta find the
Wait.
clip. I'm gonna
Say
send
that
it to
again.
you.
They do what?
Yeah. So let's say I'm ring announcer. Ring announcer. I'm
Okay,
interviewing one of them.
right.
They're instead of standing straight up, they'll put their legs like apart and bend down
Oh,
to
okay.
make the wrestlers
Yeah.
look bigger. So
I
I didn't
got
know
you.
they
Yeah.
do that. I was like, it's a YouTube video. I just happened to see. No, I was like, I didn't know
Like
that.
Secrets of Wrestling or something like that.
I was like, I didn't know they do that. It's a lot of hidden secrets that they say on that video. Even like when the whole tag team match. Next
Yeah.
time you watch the tag team match, pay attention to the person's hands. They
Okay.
say it's a reason why the heels will be on this side and the
Right.
face will be on this side to
Right.
get the crowd reaction. And they said
Yeah.
something
Plus, it
about
looks good
like
on TV. The
it,
camera.
it, it looks very good on TV, which is true.
Yeah.
And they said when a person is getting ready to get the hot tag, they turn their hands this way.
Okay.
That's how you know the tag is happening. When you go like this, that means the other guy going to like attack him or something like that. I say that's
Hmm.
learn some secrets. I
Thank
say
you for
okay,
pointing that out, my good
yeah,
man.
yeah. So next time everybody be like, oh, I see it. So next time, if you ever watch the show and you see
Yeah.
DIY looking tall in the interviewer, because they're gonna
Uh huh.
win. Yeah,
So now you're gonna see me. I'm gonna be squinting like this, watching TV,
right, right. You're like, oh, I see
like,
it. Yep. I was like, yeah. So that's
good
interesting.
point, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
All
What
right.
I say,
So
2 out of 5. Yeah, for that one. Yeah.
yeah. So then they did a Damian Priest promo package, which was pretty cool on TV. Like they showed like his journey from Raw, from the beginning of Raw all the way up. That was pretty cool. Nice music, good package overall. So then we go backstage again with tensions with Jacob and Solo. He asked, "Where were you?" Solo said he needed to take time off to get his mind right. He tells Jacob to win the chamber and bring the title home to the family.
Mm,
Solo says, "I love you, Jacob." What does
mm,
that mean? And like we touched on it earlier a couple
yeah.
minutes ago, like what does that mean? Like I love you, Jacob.
Got manipulated.
Yeah, could be manipulation.
You got to manipulate him. You got to do that. You
Yep.
gotta because he's so. Oh, I can't say that. He's so hard. Pause. But he's so tough.
Uh-huh.
He's so aggressive.
Yeah.
It made my whole sentence off.
I should have started that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But he's so aggressive, so you gotta make his character lighter than usual. So I think that's his way of kind of like manipulate him because I still feel like Solo's gonna do something. So now that he's of course not in the chamber match, something's gonna happen where he's gonna cause him a match or something. There's gotta be a way to keep building that tension up. It's gotta because it has to make sense for them to do that. It has to
Right.
make sense.
Yeah. So I mean, uh I don't know where this goes. I mean, like you said, I agree with you. It's something to build tension. I think this leads to a WrestleMania match. First, I think it
Yeah,
leads to a chamber match between them
yeah,
two,
yeah.
and it might be a DQ by Solo. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
just
What
hit
you
me.
got?
It just hit me. Pause. Um, I think we're debuting a new member of the Bloodline at
Ooh,
Elimination Chamber, and I'm gonna tell you why.
okay.
It's only Solo and Tama Tonga right now. Tonga Loa's out for indefinitely because he injured himself at the Elimination Chamber last year, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Roman is doing his own thing with Paul. The bloodline is still kind of together on that end with Jacob and Jimmy. They probably do some like they probably come together once in a while, but they're still together.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think for the new bloodline, oh God, what is his name? The big one.
The tall one, right?
Yeah.
There's
God,
two of them out there.
Hikuleo
Okay.
from New Japan. Hikuleo might debut
Mm,
at the pay per view
mm.
to interfere in that match because I'm gonna tell you why. They're not gonna let any one of them lose clean. It's gonna be an interference.
I like that. I like that.
Going to
I
be
like that.
interference,
I like
and I
that.
think that match leads up to a WrestleMania match between them two to finalize everything. And it might be for the leader of the new bloodline.
Mm.
Come on now, I'm cooking with fish
Cooking.
grease right now. Come on now,
Cooking. He cooking.
I'm
I
cooking
like
with fish
that. I
grease.
like that. Hashtag when it happens, we told you.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah. I like that. I
yeah.
like that.
So that's what I'm getting from that right now.
I like that. I like that.
We heard it first from here. I mean, if you don't hear it anyway, you hear it here. So,
I mean, we've been right 3 times and clearly y'all
hey,
watching what we doing. So I'm just saying.
my, it's like my wife. I'm tell you something about my wife.
Uh-huh.
When we sit down, we watch SmackDown, Raw together, NXT,
Yeah, yeah.
AEW, whatever. She actually calls the story before it happens.
Oh.
I don't know how she does it, but she says like she's a writer for the. I swear to God, like she
Oh
will say
yeah.
something 5 minutes later. Oh, it's happening. I'm like, what? Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I
So
like it. I like it. That's interesting.
right,
Okay.
but anyway, um, so the next segment, which was really, I was really disappointed in the segment. Not, and it's not because of the other players. I'm disappointed because I don't like Shinsuke with the title, and I
Mm,
see why they're kind of hesitant in putting Shinsuke with the main title. You
mm.
know what I'm saying? Because like one of the world championships. First of all, Shinsuke needs a mouthpiece. I don't think Shinsuke need to be talking. I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything like that, but he's been in the country for a while
Yeah.
now, maybe like
Yeah.
over 10 years.
Yeah.
And I don't think that he picked up his English is not that good. And I'm not saying that just to be rude or anything.
I get it.
Please forgive me.
I get it.
But I don't think he's ready to be in the main, and I see why. His character is this character. It started out as fire a couple weeks ago, but now it's just dead flat to me, boring.
Yeah.
Because he's not doing anything with the title. He's always playing like the coward heel, if you would say something like that. If you would say like that. But
Yeah.
then LA Knight came out. LA Knight challenged him again for the U.S. title, and I can, he brought some life back to it. The Miz came out, and then I think I got a back and forth between them two, and it led to a match that Nick Aldis came out and put on. What do you think about that match?
I'm gonna go back to your point with Shinsuke Nakamura first. I agree
Yeah,
to the point where I don't know if the TV picked it up, but when he was talking, we were saying, "What?
right.
What?" Uh, he's boring to me.
He is.
I'm not a fan of Shinsuke Nakamura.
But see, here's the thing though.
Yeah,
He had the fire when he first debuted it, but they
yeah,
killed him. They killed his
yeah,
momentum, and
yeah.
he couldn't get it back.
Are you told me he won a Rumble that one year?
Even
Oh,
with before he
before
won,
that.
but he was in NXT coming up. He had the momentum
Oh, okay,
even
okay.
before he won the Rumble. But I think he should have went over with AJ Styles. That was his only chance to go over to get
I thought he
over with the
was. I
crowd.
didn't.
But
Yes,
they
true,
killed it.
true, true.
So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. I yeah. I'm not enjoying him as champion. I'm hoping they don't do this at Mania, but it might happen anyway. Um, I do agree he needs a manager. He needs like I wish he had Armando Estrada or somebody like that to speak up
right,
for him. Like he needs somebody to. He don't need to talk at all. He needs to kick ass. Like that's it. That
right,
would make his presence a lot stronger than what it is right now. Right
right.
now, it just kind of like, you know, I don't enjoy it right now. I wish they
So
be my
so you
manager.
see how like going back to what we saying about his personality,
Yes.
great Muda, never talked, just
Yeah.
kicked ass. And
Yeah.
you was always curious like when is Muda coming back to WCW because he was New Japan, but he'll periodically come into WCW, rival with Sting or maybe Flair for a little bit, and but he always had that mystique behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's like if
Yeah.
they're going to do that type of character right now, have him do that. You
Yeah.
know, like to have him like real mysterious. But see, the thing is, you already started him as this rock character, this Asian rock character, and we know who he is. With
Yeah.
Muda, he was just a guy in blackface paint who spit mist at you, kicked your
Hmm.
ass, and kept going.
Yeah.
We know who Shinsuke is. That's why I'm
Right.
saying it's too late to even portray this character that they're doing now because I'm like, yeah, I think they just ruined him, man. I'm like, he's a good wrestler. I'm not saying Shinsuke is a great wrestler, but his charisma is like he's
Yeah.
shot.
Maybe they fight on SmackDown, right?
Right.
And maybe you take the belt off him and give it to LA Knight. But he needs a strong. I'm trying to think of a person like right now as I'm talking. He needs a strong person to go with at Mania. Maybe a strong heel like who's out
Okay.
there. You
So
know.
we know that we had some releases in AEW, and then they might be coming back.
Oh
Could we
yeah.
see the return of Aleister Black?
Ooh.
You could see the return of Rusev.
Ooh.
You also have in the picture right now. You still have the Miz hanging around the title picture now
Mm-hmm.
because he inserted himself. You got Andrade, and you still got Carmelo Hayes. So you got like five people. You know what I'm saying that can challenge LA Knight with a legitimate program between
Mm.
them because I'm looking at it like this. You can't go into Mania with Shinsuke. And if you do go into Mania with Shinsuke, you have to take the title off him. He's not
Yeah.
doing anything for that title.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
title was on fire for the last year before he got the belt. I don't
Yeah.
feel anything with the US title right now. I just feel like it's a prop belt right now.
I actually forgot he had the belt, to be honest. He
Right.
came
I
out.
forgot that he had it.
I said, oh, he got the belt. I said, oh,
Cause
shoot.
I'm thinking like, who's the US champion right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag my wife said, we're gonna start that segment. Because when she sat next to me, she goes, this guy, is he bored? Why he's not talking?
Right.
She watches it, but she's like casual fan, but she's getting back into it.
Right.
And I always appreciate her perspective because it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Why not? What he's not interested in. Like the crowd's not into it. Just
Right.
the interest was fire, like all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after that, just like
You can put what they say, what the old folks say, if somebody takes the S or crap,
yeah,
you can only spray it so many times before it start really
yeah,
stinking. It's
yeah,
stinking, man.
yeah. It really is. It stinks. It
Yep.
stinks. I enjoyed the back and forth with the Miz and LA Knight. That was entertaining though.
Yeah.
LA
That was
Knight
good.
just You know what I wonder? I believe LA Knight is like what is he late 30s, 40s? I believe he's a lot older than what
LA
everybody
Knight should be 40. He should be my age. He should be 42.
42. I
I think he was
wonder
born in 83.
I wonder if he ever going to get like a world title run before he retires. I wonder that. Like, will they ever like try that at
Yeah, I
least
think he
like a
still
one
got time.
off? Yeah,
You got CM Punk that's in the title picture.
yeah,
CM Punk is like 46. I
true.
think he's pushing 46 this year.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So he,
so
yeah, those two
no, no,
right
I'll
there.
take it back. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I think CM Punk is pushing. I think he's 44 going on 45.
Got you.
But
Okay.
anyway, I know he's in his mid 40s.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, you got time. Then you had Bobby Lashley. You had the title on Bobby Lashley. Got to be 50 because he was 48,
yeah.
48 when he had
Oh,
when he had the world title. So
right. And I
yeah.
think
So you got
Batista
some older
got a
ones.
late
You
run
keep your
too.
body in shape. I guess you get a
Yeah,
small title
yeah,
run. But
yeah.
Yeah,
it's fun. Like again, fans, if you are a wrestling fan or even a casual wrestling fan, you'll enjoy LA Knight in person. It's really hell of entertaining. Like it's definitely is.
right.
Yeah,
So after that segment, we got R Truth coming out with I mean, R Truth came out with a comedy bit, but it was pretty funny though. Because
yeah,
Carmelo kept saying, "I'm him," and he was like, "No, you're not him. You're not Tozawa. You're him." And he
yeah,
said, "No." He said, "No, I'm him." And he's like, "No, your name is Tozawa. Your mom named you Carmelo Hayes." So you know what I'm saying, stuff like
yeah, yeah.
it
Our
was just
truth was
funny, man. So
yeah,
that was cool. It's a cool match. I'll give it 2 stars. You know, it was just like one of the matches that it was a quick match too. So, but it was good. It
yeah, yeah. I
was
don't know
good.
why, but he looks like a little Bow Wow to me.
Well,
Carmelo,
Carmelo Hayes.
he like a strong little Bow
Yeah,
Wow.
but yo, he could go in the ring, so I
He
give him
can
that.
go,
Yeah,
but the past few weeks they've been giving him momentum, so he's been picking up a few wins.
right. I
So
see it. I see it. Yeah,
I see it. So I like what they're doing with like they're not wasting his character. They're slowly doing something with him. So I'm curious where it's gonna go. Like
yeah. I can see him winning the U.S. title soon.
I think that'd be
Probably
great
like
for
the
him.
next year or so. So
Mm.
yeah.
What if you go Carmelo versus LA Knight? I don't know. Like
I mean, eventually you're gonna have to because LA Knight's gonna be in the mid card title
yeah,
picture a while
yeah,
until they decide to put him up in the main picture. But I think that you'll see that soon.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So then we go to Kevin Street Profits promo, which was pretty good. I love this heel persona. That's why I'm waiting for the boys to come back because I mean, like I said, the tag division needs them. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because it's just a promo. They talking about how I'm saying that they did this to them. You know what I'm saying? Like people y'all started. I guess they're trying to say that y'all started this new edgier Street Profit. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I like that. Kevin Owens promo. Just to sum up what he said about Sami Zayn,
Hmm.
that was pretty cool. And now we get into the bread and butter right here.
This,
So you saw this one live, so I just wanted to get your opinion on it. Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship.
yes. If you recall episode 4, I think, and I was wondering, does Tiffany strong enough to carry her feud by herself with Charlotte? Um, I'm slowly changing my perspective. Seeing her in
Yeah,
person, I was like, the pop was everything.
yeah,
To the point my wife was like, she can go in the ring, she can flip, she got my wife was excited. It's like this is my new favorite.
yeah,
And I was like, wait a minute. This is giving me a vibe of Trish Stratus from like when back in the day a little bit. Kind of
yeah.
mixture of that character. I
Right.
say, you know what? Yeah, I feel confident that she can do it by herself. I do still feel like they still might go the whole triple threat match. You know,
Hmm.
I still feel like they might get Tiffany Stratus. I actually wrote that in my notes by accident. Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Uh, I still feel like they might have her like, get beat up a little bit just to get the sympathy from the crowd, whatever, just to make her more of a heel presence. I mean more of a
Right.
face presence, I mean. Um, this was a solid match. This
Yeah.
was a solid match. Um, I'll give this a match of 4 out of 5. It was a solid match.
Right.
And this
So
is
I'm gonna
me
give
in
you the
person
TV.
watching.
I'm gonna give you the TV perspective.
Okay.
Great match.
Yes.
I like Trish came in and tried to make the save
Yes.
from Nia Jax giving her the annihilator. Uh, that was cool. See Trish get involved as far as, what I'm saying, probably be a mentor to her for a little bit, you know what
That's
I'm
what I,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
understand where they're going because she's going to accompany her. I think she's going to be there at the Elimination Chamber
Yeah.
uh, by ringside with her. I don't know. I guess that's maybe going to be Trish's role. Then Charlotte came out. Man, it was okay. I think Tiffany could have. If you look at it on TV, it looks like she wasn't really looking at Charlotte. And I think she should have paid more attention to Charlotte when Charlotte was talking to her.
I see. I saw that
Um,
too. I
I
saw
think that
that.
she should have turned around and like addressed her or got startled a little bit and then backed up a little bit, just make to see because she just had her face turned towards the ring and she really didn't acknowledge Charlotte. But I guess that's what they was going with that one. I don't know.
Hmm.
But it was really a good match. I like the outcome of it. Let's see, and then another part of that match that I did like too. Well, I didn't like. Let's go. I didn't like Candice LeRae into it. I mean, I understand why they did it, but I just think that I don't know. I don't like her at all. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like her as a person. I just don't like her character at
I
all.
get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I think I think it's a chance you can still have Nia in this title picture.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
definitely,
think it's really a chance you can have Nia and make that a triple threat as well.
yeah, you have
Yep.
make.
Yep.
I think they're gonna do that triple threat match, and I think she'll pin Nia instead of Charlotte. I wrote this in my notes.
Yeah.
Um, this is reminds me of Triple H versus John Cena 2006,
Okay.
where Cena first had a title and Triple H didn't really need the win for real. Like he
Right.
didn't need the win. He was hoping that Triple H would give Cena the role, which he did the right thing. He did that, back then. Charlotte
Yeah.
doesn't need this win. She does not
No,
need
she
this
does
win.
not.
She don't need this win.
Nope.
I feel like somehow Tiffany will get put over somehow. Charlotte doesn't need this win. I feel
Yeah.
like this feud can. She's gonna constantly say that I'm bigger than you. You don't even belong in the same ring with me. Anything like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with Triple H and Cena back in the day. That's what it reminded me of. Like that whole
Right.
portion of it.
Like you're still unseasoned. You need a little
Yeah,
bit more season.
yeah. He's still a jabroni.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like that part. Yeah,
But
yeah,
here's my thing with this one too. I know trying to figure out what WWE is doing because you still Becky Lynch signed a contract extension back in January, early
That's right.
January,
That's
and we
right.
haven't seen her yet. So I don't know if they're going to save her to the Raw after WrestleMania to start
Yeah,
new feuds.
yeah.
But that was pretty strange that we
Hmm.
didn't see Becky. Well, we still don't see Becky yet as well.
Right.
Also, I think we skipped this one, but it was a segment with Alexa Bliss backstage. We're talking to Nia.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Well, I didn't hear what she
Yeah,
said. The
so
crowd was loud.
yeah, Alexa Bliss was backstage. She was talking to Nia, and then this QR code or this little screen distortion happened, and I kind of caught it real good when I paused it. It looked like the
Oh,
Wyatt Six, so they might be doing something with the Wyatt Six and Alexa Bliss soon. So yeah, all right. So that was good match. We're going to go to the next segment. The main event, which was Jacob, Braun Strowman, and Damian Priest. I thought was a pay-per-view match, dog. That was a
yeah.
pay-per-view match. The ending was a pay-per-view match. That was really well produced and put together. Um, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna let you go first. Give your thoughts on that one.
I definitely agree. That was a pay-per-view match. The way they ended the show, the last two matches were just fire. This is how you do a show. This
Right.
is how you do it. This is how you sell your audience to buy into what you're doing. Solid. I'll give this a 4.6. Solid match.
Okay.
Solid storytelling. I love the match. I love Brian talking trash before he went to the ring. I was hoping they give Jacob Fatu a chance to talk trash before he went to the ring, but it was still good. It was still a solid ass match. They killed it. They crushed it.
Right.
They crushed it. They crushed
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Um, like I said, great match. You really can't say nothing bad about this match. Like I said, it
Yeah.
had quality wrestling, good storytelling. I loved when Solo came out. He made a mistake, went for the Samoan spike
Right. Right.
Tamatonga. And Jacob came out and like, "What are you doing?" Took his shirt off. I was like, I thought they was going to wreck right there. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, they about to brawl right here."
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And Cody came out with the save and did the crossroads to. I think who did the crossroads to? Was it? I think it was Solo. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got
It was
Solo with
solo.
it.
It was solo.
He
Yeah.
got
It was
Solo with
solo.
it. So
Yeah.
yo, oh, matter of fact, here we go. Hit me. It just hit
Uh-oh.
me. Pause. Um, I think they're gonna do a Cody versus Solo match at Elimination Chamber. Jacob gets involved. Costs Solo the match. That brings the tension, right?
Hmm.
And it could be a debut for Hikuleu. So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
I like that. That's a point I forgot about. I was like, what Cody gonna do at the pay-per-view?
yeah.
Okay, I like
He's
that.
because he didn't wrestle. I don't think Cody wrestled since Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, I see that happening.
that'd be great. Okay, I like where that's going. I like it where that's going. And yeah, I like that was going. It was a solid ending to SmackDown. They're teasing so many things. They're teasing Solo versus Cody. They're teasing Jacob Fatu versus Solo. It got so many different things that could happen in the next few weeks. So that's entertaining. Um, it was a solid show. Definitely a 4 out of 5 for me. I
Right.
feel like.
Right. I give you that. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this next segment. What we about to do? This is something. This is our top. What's it? The top 10?
Yes, I was
Yes,
ready for this.
sir.
All right. This week is our top 10 of the week. This week will be our top 10 interest themes of all time. You know, a superstar's going to the ring. So we wrote let's do this. Let's
Uh
do
huh.
like let's say like you say your 10, I say my 10, or let's say you do one, I do one. Let's go from 10 on down the way up. Like you give your 10 on your list, I give my 10. This is where we get explained what it is, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go first,
All
man.
right. This was a hard list to do. Like this was not easy. In the comments, write down your top 10 list. Okay. I have my top 10. This is Triple H from 1999, the My Time entrance.
No.
Oh, when I still listen that to the gym. Like that's
Right.
like
That's the classic one.
oh my gosh, when he was a
Yeah.
like from 99 to like 2000, I think 2000, he had a song for like 2 years, I think. But that era, that Triple H when he first won a title and he was just you talking about a mega heel,
Right.
a super heel. He was feuding with Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, Foley, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit. He was kicking everybody ass at that point. Like I would say my time for as my 10 slot.
Uh huh.
What you got for your 10 slot?
Oh man, 10 spot. I'm gonna go with. Oh man, this. Let me just say this list is very really tough. But for number 10, I'm gonna go with Ultimate Warrior. Just the ding 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? Just it was no words to it. It's just like the bass line. You know what I'm saying? The it just feel like an
Yeah.
adrenaline rush. So I'm gonna go with Ultimate Warrior.
Uh-huh.
That's when you think about early '90s wrestling, that's one of the themes that get you pumped up. So I'm gonna go with Ultimate Warrior in that one.
I love that. I
Yep.
love see, this is why I say it's a tough list because I actually
It's a
forgot
tough
about that
list,
one.
man.
I forgot about I was like, how did I
Right.
man? Okay. Number nine, I
Yep.
would say one of the greats of all time, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Okay.
Because it's just the swag we came out, like was go time to the point where if you go to a show
Yeah.
to this day, you still going to hear the woo. You still going to hear
Right.
that. If you somebody get chopped in the chest, whatever wrestling company it is, you still going to hear that woo. I would say
Right.
the Nature Boy Ric Flair. He just a swag he came out. Told the guy to open the rope for me. Like this the swag that Ric Flair came out with every time he came out to the ring. So I would say that for my
Right.
number nine.
Okay. Number nine. Lord have mercy. All right. So number nine, I'm gonna go with the Undertaker,
Ooh.
the Dead Man March, the Funeral March, his original one.
Oh, you mean
Not
the
the one with
first
the
one?
more of the guitar bass, but his very original one. It was just creepy.
That one was
You know what I'm
tough.
saying? You hear more of the organ. So yeah,
Yeah. That one was tough.
Undertaker. Yep.
Okay, I like that. Where we at number eight? I'm gonna go with the NWO. You talking about a
That was my
time.
oh yo.
You talking about an era. You
Yep.
talking about from my 90s kids. Y'all know when y'all was in middle school, we played wrestling like
Right.
NWO shirt. Like you talking about the coolness when they came out. Like man, like that
Yeah.
that was a time and era. I'll say the NWO right there.
Okay. All right. So now we getting it's getting tougher and tougher, man.
Yeah. This list again kind of yeah.
I am going to go with number. Where we go? Number eight.
Yeah, number 8, yes. Yeah.
Number eight. I'm gonna go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ooh.
Shattered glass one.
Oh,
The
okay,
original
okay,
shattered glass one.
okay.
Yeah. That it's just when you hear the glass break, you know what's about to happen.
Yeah,
So there's no explanation for that. I'm gonna go with Stone Cold Steve Austin number eight.
I like that. I like that. So we at number 7. I'm gonna go
Yep.
with number 7, Batista.
Oh
When
man, how
that
did I forget
man
Batista?
when that like
Yep.
when that again, this is for all my gym heads. This is another gym song too. Like
Yeah.
it makes
I
you
walk alone.
yeah, when
That's my strength.
he came out with the title, world title, especially the world title, because that was the
Yeah.
title that he was most synonymous with. Like the world title he came out. it's time for business. You know, somebody getting their ass kicked. Like I would say that for a number seven.
Right. All right. So for my number seven, this is gonna be a shocker to everybody, but it's still a banger to me because I still listen to it. You got to go to Starcade '97 Sting with the
Oh,
full intro.
mm,
The Crow intro was that. It was just the bass
mm.
line, the drums, the instrumentals. I don't think if you really sit back and listen to that, you will really appreciate it. That was a good theme. So yeah, I'm gonna go Starcade '97 Sting.
Okay. Oh man, this list is tough, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, this was
And
okay.
look, it's just
Yeah.
our opinions. This is my top 10. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Facts. Okay. We're at number six. I would say number six, time to play the game.
Okay.
Triple H, trying to play the game. Like
Yeah.
every time he came out, got the water. It's funny. It was a joke. I sent it to you too.
Uh
I
huh.
think Linda McMahon was in court doing something or something like that. And Triple H was behind and drinking water. And you can see him going like this, and everybody's like, "That's what he's synonymous with." Like you know when Triple H came out, like what was time to do? Like was man that time to play the game? That
Right.
when that hit the like it's
Yeah.
go time.
All right. Number six for me. Oh man. I mean, everybody can say what they want to say about the theme. It's a classic theme.
Uh-huh.
Every boy in America probably, if he was a wrestling fan, he probably did. I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels, "Sexy Boy." That's just me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Everybody up. Shawn Michaels number six.
Then this is a great segue to my number five.
Okay.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
I knew he was coming up.
Yeah, you got it, man. Brett was my guy back in the day, yo. Like
Yeah.
Brett, when he came out with the sunglasses and everything, he came out,
Right.
yeah,
It's that
number
bass
five.
line, man. That
Yeah,
that
that
bass line and that guitar riff, dog. You can't deny it, man.
I hate the new thing they have now. No, I hate that
I
one.
don't like the new theme, but that let's see.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. They try because it's the new company they got. It's not Jim Johnson. I forgot it was not CFO.
Oh,
Was it
that's why.
CFO? No,
Oh, okay.
that new band that they have. I don't like it.
Got you. Okay. I always hated that thing. I was like, I can't
Yeah, but you
stand
got
that
to.
thing.
It's peak Hitman theme was from '92. Oh, well, '91 to '97.
Yeah, then that
That's
first one was
peak
good
Bret
too,
Hart
though.
theme right there.
Yeah, that first one was good too, though. Like that
Yeah,
first one.
the Hart
Yeah,
Foundation one was good. You can't deny
that
the Hart
that
Foundation too.
that one was sick though.
Yeah, that was
So
all.
that's
That was all Jim Johnson though. So
yeah, Jim Johnson's the goat
I
with
think it
that.
was. I think it was produced by, believe it or not, Jimmy Hart too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
So what number we on?
We on five.
Oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna
Oh,
take one out of your playbook. I'm gonna go with
okay.
the NWO, and
Okay.
I'm gonna throw this in too because it was hard to decide between the two. But since they're the same faction, I'm gonna go with NWO Wolfpack. So both of them at
Oh,
number five.
okay.
Wolfpack theme
Back
was
on the
like,
roof. Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh, yo.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, this is bringing me back to like childhood
Right, right,
memories,
right.
yo. Like, being in middle school and
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay, number four, DX.
Okay.
DX. Man, D Generation X. Like, I don't know if for all our 90s kids, I mean, y'all got in trouble for middle school for doing this.
Yeah,
That,
that's
that
crazy.
was a time, that was
That
an
was the
era.
time. A lot of
DX.
detention
Yeah, yeah,
and
for
write
real.
ups.
Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of that. All right,
So
we
for
at
me, number four is
four.
gonna raise him out. No, I don't think it raise him out. I think it's solid. I'm gonna go with Kane, Chemical Burn, the original, the one with God, the rock band that was behind him, Chemical Burn. Yeah,
Oh, I mean the first when he first debuted, or you talking about the one that he's singing?
the one that was singing it.
Oh, that one, yeah,
That
that
was
one,
fire.
that one was,
It's so slept on, but yeah,
yeah,
that was
it
fire.
is,
So I'm gonna go with
yeah,
Kane,
yeah,
Chemical Burn. Yeah.
that's a good one. Okay, we at number three.
Uh
I'm gonna
huh.
go number three, and I got his shirt on. Roman Reigns, not the thing now, the
Uh
tribal
huh.
chief thing.
Okay.
You're talking about aura, you're talking about
Yeah.
coolness. You're just talking about you feel like you was the man when you played that. That's another gym song right there, yo.
I was gonna ask you, did you get that shirt last night?
Yeah, I sure did.
I see it because it looks super fresh.
Yeah, I sure did. I got it last night. So wait, I got to get that, yo.
I
It's
got you. I got you.
he came to the
Yeah.
ring and got the
Right.
especially we had both titles when Samantha Irvin.
Yeah,
introduce Roman Reigns with the title. Like
right.
that's the coolest thing in the world. The way she says it, like he had the Usos behind him. The
Yep.
Roman Reigns right there. Got to
All
go.
right. So what we on number three?
Yes, that's three.
All right. So like I said, this is a classic for me. I still play it to this day in my car when I'm driving sometimes because it's so. I'm gonna go with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I love
Mm.
that theme.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You
That
said
Common
that.
Man theme. So I love that theme, man. That's
Yeah.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite themes.
Classic. Classic. Oh, we had
It's just
two.
it's just the sound of a
Yeah.
plumber, baby. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We at two. I'm gonna go with Stone Cold, the Disturbed thing from 2000.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That one is tough.
Yeah.
That's a sick thing right there, yo. That thing.
Okay.
I keep thinking about WrestleMania 17 when he won a title and hit JR cussing. Son of a
Uh-huh.
bitch, I don't believe it. Like, I can't like that thing right there. It's tough to pick one. All of them
Right.
are good. The first one with all the most of the drums, 98, 98 was good. The 99 one, all his
Yep.
things were good. Only one I don't like is the one he had when he turned heel. I don't like that one, but yeah, nice 2000 theme, Stone Cold, Disturbed. Yeah, my number two.
Yep. I think I'm going with first four. All right, so number two, man. Like I said, I live in nostalgia, man. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not nothing wrong with the new themes. Well, yeah, there's a lot wrong with them because some of them don't like them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
facts.
I'm going to go with this is my really technically my 1A and 1B, but I'm going to make it number two. Is the Four Horsemen version 4.
Oh, okay.
That theme, if you listen to it, just the guitar riff the whole time. And you got Tully, you got Rick, you got Barry Windham, and you got Arn Anderson.
Yeah, yeah.
That theme is so classic. The original Bad Boy stable. I love that theme, yo.
Okay, I like
Yep.
that. Okay, that's a solid. Ooh, this list is
That's a
tough, yo.
solid, and that's 1A. God, it's
Yeah,
like 1 and 1A for me because you can play that theme and that joint will pump you up, yo. Just the
yeah,
guitar riff alone. Yep. So
yeah.
yeah.
All right, my number one. When this guy came out, you hear the if the 2000 rock thing,
Mm-hmm.
like if you smell like to me that's I was gonna
No,
say
I
that's
don't.
huh I was gonna
I didn't.
say
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
to me that's my top theme of the rock. It's that one, and the final boss thing is like it's like creeping up. So it's like
Yeah.
if I feel like if he would have came back another run, it would have been like
Yeah.
here, you
So you
know.
saying Hollywood Rock?
Yeah, Hollywood Rock.
Hollywood version, the theme when he like they showed him going through L.A. whatever the light street lights,
Yeah, that
and they'd
one
be
was
like,
tough.
"What's cooking?" Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that one
right.
was tough. But the final boss thing when they mix it
The final
together,
boss theme kicks
that
ass, dog.
that thing was. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, that thing is tough. I would say the 2000 Rock when he came out, like Rock is my 1A, and Stone Cold and Rock
yeah,
is like neck and neck. So a lot of my lists that are coming up are gonna be like this between these two. Like Stone
right,
Cold was on like one Rock was here this week, so
right.
2000 Rock theme. I would say that.
All right. So for me, this is where I got conflicted because we just spoke on it just now, like literally
Yeah.
just now. Hollywood Rock theme and the final boss,
Mm.
but I also have Heart Attack from Bret Hart. Those are my two. Like I
Oh,
cannot let because I'm a Bret Hart fan too,
me
and
too. Yeah,
that
yeah.
guitar riff, like I said, 91 to 97 peak Bret Hart theme. That's my dude. That's my interest. When I think about a champion, that's the theme I go to.
I like
But
that.
then it's just like I can't put. It's like it's tied with the Hollywood Rock theme. Like it's just yeah. So I'm gonna have to go with 1A and 1B on that one. I can't just do one on that one. So
I like that. I
yeah,
like that. I like that. Yeah, that is our top
yeah,
10 themes of all time. So
right.
next week, top 10 was going to be top 10 wrestling feuds of all time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna have to dig in my
Yeah. I'm
archives.
gonna, I'm gonna have to start right like now because
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
top 10 not 10 things. This is sweet. Top 10 feuds of all time.
All right.
That's
So we're
going to
gonna do that for next Friday's SmackDown review.
yes,
Okay.
that'll be it.
I'm gonna note that right now because I got to start research on that now because
Yeah.
I know for a fact I
Yeah.
got a couple bangers here already. So
This is going to be fun going through this because I know we got from uh all the way back in the past, WCW, WWF, WWE, ECW. Oh my gosh, I can now
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
this is gonna be a tough one, yo.
It's gonna be a
This
tough one, yeah.
this is going to be a tough one, y'all. Has been another great episode. Again, we appreciate y'all support. We appreciate all the views. This is a
Right.
slow climb up, but we are on it. We are consistent. Our next episode will be for Monday Night Raw. So
Yep.
watch the shows. Watch us, y'all. We in there.
And
Leave your
before we go to,
comments.
I would like to apologize because I was in Nashville, Tennessee this week, so we did miss some. But I'm back. I'm not going anywhere for a long time, so not until next March.
Yeah,
So I will be at Vengeance Day tonight. If you want to, we can review that. Coop, it's up to you.
we can do
We can
that.
do it. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow morning, or we can do it tomorrow sometime. But yeah, man.
Let's do that.
Wish me luck. I'll be there cheering on the boys and girls of NXT. So we will see you guys on the next episode of All the Gold Podcast. I'm Derek. That's Coop. We out.
We out. Peace.
Peace.